As a fan of everything zombie related, I was excited to try out Welcome to ParadiZe. The developer promised a unique zombie game where players could be creative and have their zombie slaves. I'm eager to discover if this ParadiZe is worth exploring. I want to thank the publisher for providing me with a review copy, and to you for watching this, and if you like it, please feel free to subscribe and help us to get to 1,000 subscribers. The famous billionaire, philanthropist and playboy Alan Tusk creates the perfect haven against the zombie apocalypse. There, zombies are controlled via hacking helmets and do their master's bidding. Your character has travelled far and wide to reach the gates of paradise, only to find that it's not the utopia he expected. After settling into his new home, he gets in contact with Jeff Tusk, who is living on the moon, and invites the player to join him if he can build a rocket. The story has plenty of satire and interesting characters who are surviving in paradise. There are a lot of 1960s propaganda adverts, as well as monuments scattered around the map, which add to the lore of the game. This is a multiplayer zombie game with crafting and RPG mechanics. It's played from a top-down perspective, and you control your character with twin stick controls. At the start of the game, you choose one of many pre-made characters and enter the gates of paradise. What sets this game apart from other zombie games is the zombot mechanic. You can attach a hacking helmet to a zombie, which turns it into your new undead friend. You can also automate these zombies to perform tasks that suit your play style, both in and out of combat. In the zombot menu, you can adjust your zombie's behavior, and if it's killed, you can attach a hacking helmet to another zombie. My zombies were programmed to collect items, heal me when idle, and kamikaze when on low health. As you progress through the game, you can have up to 2 zombots following you, and they can fix hacking helmets onto other zombies if one of your current zombie dies. This mechanic adds a lot to the game, as it allows you to command your undead servants to carry out attacks and foraging. It's a unique and fun aspect of the game and sets it apart from other zombie games. They can also equip armor and an item for specific tasks. I had one zombot focusing on close combat that was wielding a bat and had spikes sticking out of it, which would harm those who came too close. The other one had a more robust armor made out of pillows and carried around a flamethrower. The combinations are many and experimentation is encouraged. Across paradise, you will not only encounter free roaming zombies, but also some that spawn from their pylons and are hostile. The best way to defeat them is to crowd control and destroy the pylon. Again, this corrupt, hacked zombie presented a greater threat, which kept the game fresh. There is also the crafting and base building side of the game. Eventually, you'll have blueprints to build a home, weapons bench, and even walls and traps. Furthermore, building a zombot pylon will allow the player to summon and automate an undead workforce to keep your home safe. Building a robust rampart and defense force is key, as you'll get notified that your base is under attack and you may be too far to counter the assault. Combat is simple and satisfying, with access to a melee and range weapon. The skill trees allow the player to unlock different skills, and the game allows these to be reset at any time without penalty, granting further experimentation. Quests vary, but the mundane fetch and the odd escort quests are also present. My enjoyment came from exploring the many biomes, each noting the level of the enemies that reside there. My favorite quest involved defeating a zombie circus elephant named Daisy. The reward, however, regardless of the quest, are what allows the player to progress to the next part of the story. The game allows for online multiplayer, but I did not get the chance to experience it during my review. I imagine it to be very enjoyable, particularly with friends and their zombots, although it's worth to note that a second player can join in couch co-op too. The game's visuals do the job well enough, with the different biomes housing their fauna and flora. I was particularly fond of the lighting effects and the amount of zombies that populate the screen. Some decent satirical infomercials elaborate on the lore of the game, as well as some of the mechanics. The post-apocalyptic setting is filled with derelict towns disappearing into the overgrown bushes and worn-out signs akin to those seen during the 1950s and theme parks. The character animations in the game were effective, and the frame rate only dropped slightly during certain periods. but not enough to cause any concern or discourage me from playing. However, I did face some difficulty while navigating through the menus, as one of the windows would obstruct the items in my inventory. While this is not a major issue, it could have been designed better, especially since opening the menu doesn't pause the game and can be a challenging and risky experience. The voice acting in the game is of good quality, with the voice actors delivering the lines effectively, making the game more immersive. Additionally, the game features some pleasing acoustic guitar music that plays at intervals, giving a rustic and calming feel to the overall experience. Furthermore, the game's sound design is noteworthy as it incorporates sounds of the forest, such as chirping birds and rustling leaves, which contrast with the eerie and unsettling sounds of the zombies moaning. This contrast adds to the game's suspenseful atmosphere, making it an engaging and thrilling experience. Better still, the music that kicks in when it's time to ward off a horde of zombies elevates the experience. Welcome to Paradise will be available on Xbox Series X and S for $34.99 or your regional equivalents, and will require 30.30 gigabytes of memory, and is also available physically. Additionally, there is a Zombot edition available, which includes cosmetic add-ons for an extra £10. In my opinion, the price is reasonable for what the game offers. It will also be available on PS5, Steam, and the Epic Game Store. To summarize, Welcome to Paradise is a fun zombie game that adds some interesting mechanics. But the base building will keep many busy for some time, especially if they play online. Having the ability to hack zombies on the fly is fun and changes the dynamic of combat. The automation works pretty well, and having your zombie army taking care of your home gives you a sense of tremendous power. I would have liked a few more NPCs and quest givers, but there is always an opportunity to expand on the franchise with DLC. We give Welcome to Paradise an epic 8 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this review has been useful. If you liked it and you've stuck around to this point, please give it a like and subscribe while you're at it. Really good game. I'm glad to see that someone has added some extra stuff to a really loved genre of mine, and yeah, the building mechanics and having the Zombot army at your full control is really cool. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you want to grab any of the games mentioned here physically, or the upcoming Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Collection, and simultaneously support the channel, please use our PlayAsia affiliate link down below. Free shipping on orders over $100. And if you're looking for the cool looking GameCube controller, the Nixie Wizard, please use our affiliate link for that in the description below. Use coupon code GRINNY for 10% off. Stay safe everyone, peace.